So let's close this one, and then let's add another frac. And in this, now I want to frac this one, horizontal well, WU, yeah, so there you go. And if we untick the show grid, this is actually a fracture, or this is actually a horizontal well. Okay, so I'm going to tick again, and let's put our block here, right click, edit this well, and I can frac only a certain layer. Let's say I just want to frac this third layer, and then generate fracture. Okay, and again manual, and now 90. The same bounding box. Oh, by the way, let me close it a little bit. Definition. So here, nx we have 72, ny we have 70, nz we have 11. So we put, or we use this nx, ny, nz as our bounding box. You can use even smaller, you know, numbers of grid for your bounding box. That's also okay, that makes sense. But in general, we can use this maximum nx, maximum ny, and maximum nz. Okay, let's go back to grid properties, right click, edit this one, generate fractures, manual, bounding box. So 1 to 72, 1 to 70, z 1 to 11. Okay, from 1 to maximum number. All right, and then azimuth 90, and then the same. Permeability, let's use permeability 0, flow function 0, multiplier, for example, 2, and then phase, for example, liquid again, and then click on OK and save. All right, and then move to the next time step, untick show grid. You will see our frac there. Okay, and yeah, by the way, it has been relatively easy so far, right? Yeah, hopefully we can we can learn also again about making the fracture using keyword without relying on the user interface. It's possible, by the way. All right, and then I think it's okay. So let's untick, or let's tick again the show grid, and then we go back to the previous time step, maybe time step 10, and then recalculate. Go to graph. Let's check the production from horizontal well. This is the original, and let's click on this one. Something will happen around time step 13 because we frac the horizontal well. Boom, right? So production increases, productivity increases, and don't forget we will have decline. Okay, we put on the flow function a linear decline. Okay, and basically if we go back to fluid properties, yeah, it's flow function, so it's dimensionless, becomes smaller in volume, smaller in value. And again, if we go back to files, now we have another, user file, because we create the fracture in the next well. So we put that on 1st November 2008. We will have well track again, and this is the December, and then this one January 2010. Okay, yeah, we put the well track. tNavigator puts the well track on this date, and then the frac we put on actually January 1st. Okay, that's the 13th time step. So the keyword, by the way, is, wfrac p. Okay, w. So what w stands for? I think it's for well, maybe. And then frac is, of course, for fracture. And p, I'm not so sure, but maybe it's for producer. Okay, and again, this is the name of the well. This is the I location, 28, J or Y direction, Y location, J location, 63, and then Z or K location, 3. Azimuth 90, and then this one, the first length, half length, 110 meters, the second half length, 140 meters. This is the propan that we use, width of the fracture, flow function that we apply. This is the phase, productivity multiplier 2, and then this is the bounding box. And after that, the next time step. Okay, so again, if you don't want to use the user interface, you can actually use this configuration. Don't forget to use the keyword and put slash to close the keyword. Okay, so you can just, you know, directly put these keywords and informations on your schedule file, include file. Okay, and maybe one last thing, or maybe the last two things I'm going to show you. Okay, I'm going to close this one first. Let's see the streamline. So go to grid properties,